So, you want to get good. Hello everyone, my name is Kyle and welcome to the second video in our series on different tips on how to get good at Mario Kart 8. In this video we're going to focus on the different kart combinations. The number of kart choices and combinations can be very overwhelming to anyone coming into Mario Kart 8. All told, there are almost 15,000 unique character and kart combinations. So we're going to narrow it down to some of the best, and one kart in particular that you should avoid unless you're really looking to challenge yourself. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Hinefi2, whose work on GitHub provided me with the raw data I needed to put this guide together. And I'm going to gloss over some of the things that they dive into deeply. So if you're interested in learning more, I'd say go look it up because the work there is nothing short of impressive. So how do stats work in Mario Kart 8? In general, each character has a base stat, and then the kart and wheel combinations either add or subtract an amount from the character. For example, my favorite character is Toad because he objectively is the coolest character, with the proof of that being right here. Toad has base stats of 2.75 speed, 3 acceleration, 4.25 handling, and 4.25 traction. If we're being honest, the stats we should be looking to maximize are speed and acceleration, since handling and traction can be mitigated with how well a player plays. You can outsteer bad handling, but you can't go faster by pressing A harder. So my personal go-to kart and wheel combination is the Sport Bike and Leaf tires. That gives me a plus 1.75 to acceleration and a minus 0.5 to speed. That brings my total to 2.25 speed and 4.75 acceleration. At this point, it's prudent to mention that you can choose any glider you would like, as in all the testing I could tell, the impact of the glider is extremely minimal if there is any at all. Now, that is not an optimal setup when we factor in some of the other statistics, but as I said, those aren't as important. But since my favorite character is a light character, in order to maximize the stats I can get, I need to focus on acceleration. This means the optimal setup would be this. Using the Bitty Buggy and the roller wheels gives Toad a speed of 1.5, but an acceleration of 5.5, and doesn't have any of the downsides that I get using my favorite combination. That said, I really don't like how this kart looks, so I'm going to go ahead and take my chances with the slightly worse stats. But if the Bitty Buggy is the optimal kart for light characters, the best build actually is to focus on a mode rather than a character. So for this video, I'm going to focus on two different racing modes, Time Trial and Grand Prix. Time Trials are where you head in order to unlock the gold tires, which are earned by beating the staff ghost on each track. In this mode, we need to focus on speed, 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 and speed. So how do we maximize that stat? We need to start with a heavy character, so in this case we're going to go with the big boy himself, Wario. The fastest kart we can grab will be the Gold Standard, which you can unlock by getting a star on every Grand Prix Cup, excluding 200cc. And then the Slick Wheels. This gives us a speed rating of 5.75 and an acceleration of 1.75, which is our best combination we're able to generate. The low acceleration here isn't really a concern because there are no other racers to hit us with items, which allows us to focus purely on the driving and the speed. For Grand Prix, however, we're going to need something a little bit more in the middle. We still need a high speed, but we will also be getting hit with items, so we need something with good acceleration as well. For this, we're going to stick with the heavy class, but in an effort to change it up, we're going to select Donkey Kong. Although Wario, Dry Bowser, the other heavy kart characters will work here as well. We're going to go with the Sport Bike for our kart and the wood wheels. This gives us a speed rating of 4.5 and an acceleration of 3.25. This allows us to maintain a very high speed when driving well, but also accounts for the inevitable blue shell that we're going to get hit with out in first. Now, just for fun, let's say you need to challenge yourself. You followed this guide and now the game is just too easy, then feast your eyes on this. The worst possible combination in Mario Kart 8. Baby Peach, Bad Wagon, and Monster Wheels. This beast will give you a speed and acceleration of 2.25, which is just truly a marvel to behold for its sheer horrendousness. It feels like your cart is permanently stuck in molasses. Fun! So, there you have it. A quick guide on the best and worst carts in Mario Kart 8. Keep an eye out for our next Mario Kart video where we're going to talk shortcuts so you can get those fastest times possible. See you in the next video.